Shalom, Yasharala. Start off by giving all thanks and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash, Barakatah. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who were well. Salutations to the hopeful elect that preach this truth to the four corners of the globe. Alright, it's a little lesson on, tribulations, afflictions, and temptations that you gotta adore for the name Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai's sake. Alright, because at the end of the day, we got to go through everything Yahweh Shai went through. And if you read the scriptures, if you read the New Testament, it talk about pretty much what Yahweh Shai was going through in his journey, man. Starting at the book of Matthew. It tell you his journey and, what he had to go through, what he had to do, alright, in order to make Israel get right with the Lord. So, if you know about, the journey and the afflictions that Yahweh Shai had to go through, then you know that you got to go through the same. And you can't really fear. Of course you're going to be scared. You're going to be shooken up from the things that you're going to have to go through. But you can't, at the end of the day, you can't back down from what we got to go through. You can't back down from that fire. Because at the end of the day, you're going to have to go through it, man. So you might as well just, throw a prayer and have faith in Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai and just go through it as a soldier, as a man. Instead of being, all scary and all, double-minded, want to turn back all of a sudden. Because then it's just going to get worse, and it's just going to keep piling up. And it's going to get worse on you, man. And them demons going to hop on you double. Alright, so what you want to do in this thing is you're going to want to endure. And then at the same time, when you endure through temptation, when you endure through long suffering, then that's when the rewards come, man. The Lord going to reward you on your diligence, on your faith, and your patience, man. Because that's what affliction worketh. It worketh out your patience. And it basically worketh out your faith to basically build you up, Because if you went through something, you know the experience of it, then you already, one step ahead. And next time you see your situation presents itself, you're going to know how to handle it, all right? Or another brother going through the same thing, you can give him pointers and tips on how to handle a situation, And at the same time, if you go through something and the situation presents itself again, it ain't going to really be a big deal to you because you already went through it. And you already know what to do, how to go through it. So it ain't going to be a big deal for real, the Lord willing. But get straight to the scriptures. This Second Corinthians chapter 1. I'm going to read verse 5. No, Salaki. I'm just start from the top. It says, Paul, an apostle of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, by the will of Yahweh, and Timothy, our brother, unto the church of Yahweh, which is at Corinth, with all the saints which are in all Achaia. Grace be to you and peace from Yahweh our Father, from the Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. Verse 3, Blessed be Yahweh, even the Father of our Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, the Father of mercies, and the God of all comfort. Verse 4, who comforteth us in all our tribulation, that we may be able to comfort them that are in any trouble, by the comfort wherewith we ourselves are comforted by Yahweh. Right, so Yahweh gonna comfort us in those times of affliction, whether he dealing with you, depending on if he dealing with you or not, if you in this truth and you going through stuff, the Lord's going to comfort you, man. Why would he just sit up there and basically forsake you? Why would he send you on the mission and then leave you behind, man? That's not the type of God Yahweh is. He's a merciful and powerful God, man. So if you're going through something and the Lord send you on the mission, he going to back you up, man, as long as you back him up, and you backing him up is basically keeping the faith and not cursing the Most High. Basically like doing what Job did, all the shit Job went through. He never cursed the Most High though. You know, even though his Eve turned on him, his sons died. He lost all his possessions, all his riches, all his animals. You know, but he still ain't cursed the Most High. And at the end of that story, he got everything back in double. You know, so the Lord, if he dealing with you, man, you gonna go through stuff. The Lord gonna comfort you, man. He might comfort you through the spirit of the brothers, man. You know, a brother come over, you know, sup with you, pull off some scriptures, make you feel better. That could have been the Lord right there. 9 times out of 10, that is the Lord, you know, moving through people. But these scriptures will comfort you too, though. You know, these scriptures are going to comfort you too. Verse 5, it says, For as the sufferings of Hamashiach abound in us, so our consolation also aboundeth by Hamashiach. Right? So the sufferings of Yahushua is great within us, man. You know, we got to suffer the same thing Yahushua went through. You know, if you're going to be a soldier of Yahushua, you're going to be a good soldier of Yahushua, you got to go through what he went through. If not, you got to go through worse, man. You know, because that's what Jacob's trouble is going to be worse. It's going to be worse than any other time, any other day, any other disaster you could ever think of in history, man. So that's why you got to be strong like Yahushua. You got to go through what he went through, you know. But we're going to be going through worse than what Yahushua went through, you know, because this is Jacob's trouble. You know, this is Jacob's trouble we talking about. Trouble for Jake, you know. So we're going to be going through a whole lot of tribulation, temptation, affliction, trials. We're going to be going through a whole lot, man. Bullshit going to be popping out of every corner, every way you turn, man. Everywhere you step. Ain't nothing but BS, man. Of course you're going to get frustrated. Of course you going that flesh going to kick in. But now it's about, is you going to give into the flesh or is you going to stay faithful and is you going to endure it, man? You know, Yahushua, yeah, of course that flesh kicked in, but he still endured, man. You know, for real, he didn't really have a choice, man. He was a sacrificial lamb for Israel. He had to endure. So that means we got to do the same thing. All right, verse 6, it says, And whether we be afflicted, it is for your consolation and salvation, which is effectual in the enduring of the same sufferings which we also suffer. Or whether we be comforted, it is for your consolation and salvation. Right, so if the prophets is being afflicted, you know, it's for the comfort of Israel, man, at the end of the day. You know, because for real, you got the 1/3, you got the elect, man, and then you got 2/3. We all going through the curses. We all going through tribulation. We all in captivity. But you got the 1/3, they're going through shit that a 2/3 can't really even describe, man. You know, a 230 and they walk around here. They don't know what they going through, but they know they going through shit. They don't know why they going through it, but they know they going through shit, man. When you know you going through shit, and you know why you going through it, it weighs on you heavier, man. You know, if you know what standard you're supposed to be at, who you really are, if you know your history, your background, and then you see how you being treated, and you see where you at, it's gonna piss you off, man. It's gonna make you vex. You're gonna wake up every day. You're gonna wake up sorrowful, man. You're gonna wake up, you're gonna not depressed, but you're gonna be vexed, man. Cause the 1/3, they know they're not supposed to be here. They already know how we really supposed to be living originally, man. You know, so you got the 1/3, the elect. You know, everything they go through, their affliction, their tribulation is for the comfort of Israel, man. You know, because the elect, they out there preaching, man. They preaching what they go through. They preaching. You can see the affliction, man. You can feel that spirit when they, well, Salaki, because we don't know who the 1/3 is, but you got the brothers, man, the prophets that's in this truth, man, that's diligent. You can feel that energy that they going through something, man. All of us, you know. We all know that we going through affliction, but If a certain brother really going through some shit, man, you gonna know, man. You gonna tell. All right, and that's for our comfort. The affliction of the prophets is for the Israelites to comfort them, man. You know, because like I was saying, you going through affliction, you go through tribulation. That's experience. You know, you going through something, you being tried. Your faith is being tried, and whether you endure or not, you're gonna be built up. You know, and 9 times out of 10, the elect they are gonna endure. You know, so like 10 times out of 10, the elect is gonna endure, man. So not, we don't know who the elect is, but the elect, all the things they suffering, all the things they going through, is for our comfort, man. You know, because now they can share that experience with us, man. You know, they could tell us what to do in certain situations. They could lead us in the righteous way, you know. And then at the same time, they enduring to the end, it's gonna be beneficial to us, you know, because you got people that's gonna be getting saved through the elect, man. You know. So basically, those people that's getting saved through the elect, which is the multitude, they should be thanking the elect members, man. But really giving all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All right, because all the things that they went through, they endured, man. You know, and they actually got to go out there, preach, you know, and spread the word of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, spread that glory. But it's for our comfort. You know, even the prophets back then, they wrote letters and prayers to the Israelites, man, to the nation of Israel, which now we can read in the scriptures and it comfort us, you know, because we going through that same thing. All right, now we know what the apostles did back in the day. We know what the elders did back in the day in order to endure what they had to go through. And now we can use those same methods they use, man. So that's a comfort. This James chapter 5. Verse 10, it says, "Take my brethren, the prophets, who have spoken in the name of the Lord, for an example of suffering, affliction, and of patience." Right, so the scripture said, take the examples of the prophets for suffering and afflictions, man. So the prophets that's going through suffering and affliction, you know, they lead by example. So we basically gotta, you know, examine what they do in the time of tribulation, and then basically kind of feed off what they do. You know, you learn by witnessing. You learn from observing. And when you read the scriptures, you see the prophets was going through all type of shit, but they endured though. You know, the 12 disciples, they they endured, man. So you got certain stories, certain scriptures you read, you gotta peep, man. You gotta peep how they escape certain things, man. And then you gotta kind of, off your own spirit, you know, Salakia, you gotta observe and learn, like take notes, man. Because you never know. You might have to go through something Paul went through in Jacob's trouble, you know. You might have to do something that King David did in Jacob's trouble. You might have to leap over a wall, but you gotta have the faith of King. You gotta have the faith to do that, man. King David had faith. You know, you gotta have faith too in order to endure. So the prophets is our example of endurance, of long suffering, of tribulation. Okay, and we basically gotta observe and take notes so we can do the same. All right. Now I'm gonna go to Romans chapter 5, verse 3, and I'm gonna just close out on this. No, I ain't really. So lucky. All right. This Romans chapter 5, verse 3, it says, "And not only so, but we glory in tribulations also, knowing that tribulation worketh patience." Right, man. So we glory in tribulation. We're supposed to glory in tribulation and be cheerful. You know, supposed to take your afflictions in a joyful spirit, because at the end of the day, if you got to strive to endure, man, because anything you being tried, anything you going through, it's a light at the end of that tunnel, man. All right, you got to go through go through the straight narrow path, but at the end of that path, that there is a glory in it, man. There's a reward, okay, and that reward is the kingdom. So we got to go through things regardless, man. Whether we in this thing or not, whether you in this truth or not, you're gonna have to go through Jacob's trouble. So you might as well have the Lord on your side when you go through it, man. You might as well have faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua when you go through it. All right, and the prophets and these scriptures should be on your mind. Any tribulation you're going through, you know. Or you may be, the Lord may take your family away from you, take your house away from you, take everything away from you out of nowhere, man. You think, oh, all right, damn, what I'm gonna do, man? What I'm gonna do? All right, okay, I know, I'm being tried. I know this tribulation, so I'm gonna think on back what the prophet did and this, cause I know he went through the same thing. What did he do? I'm gonna do the same thing he did, cause he endured. I'm gonna have faith, stuff like that, man. That's what's gonna help you to endure. That's what's gonna help you to keep faith in Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, and of course throwing up prayers, fasting, things of that nature, okay? But you're going to have to go through things in this truth, man. It's just a part of life at the moment, Whether you in this truth or not, you still going to go through Jacob's trouble, man. Everybody, man, going through Jacob's trouble, So, hey, might as well have the Lord on your side, while you in this thing. But with that, give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash, Barakatah. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who were well. Salutations to the hopeful elect that preach this truth to all four corners of the earth. Shalom, Yasharallah.